What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of TDK GTA, and I originally recorded this episode a couple weeks ago in preparation for a new GTA series, but for those of you guys who follow me on, on Twitch and follow my live stream, you'll know that we had a little problem with Twitch, and it basically corrupted a week's worth of VODs, so we're having to redo it. So I just want to break down what kind of you've missed and what we're going to be doing from here. So this series is probably going to be twice a week or so, give or take. We may do it a couple more times. It just kind of depends as I have time to record it. The main reason it's going to be so few and far between is I can't record it while I live stream because everybody stream snipes and I end up getting DED dead. So I'm just going to have to handle it the best I can. So way the setup works is I won't be spending any of my money that I've earned or any of my stuff that I've earned. So let me get rid of this stuff real quick. This is stuff I got from the event. And we'll put this in our other chest, which is right here. And this vault right here will be my complete basic vault. This is all I can use for now. So the rules basically are I can only use T1 guns until I have a tier 1, I can only use rank 1 guns until I have a tier 4 of all. So what does that mean? Well, that means I can only use the M16, the M24, the Remington, the MP5, and the 1911 until I have a tier 4 of all 5 guns. Then once I do, I can use the Ruger, the MAC-10, the sawed-off, the PSG, the AK-47, and that's it until I get those to tier 4. So basically, it's going to be kind of an interesting power curve in that I will start off really weak, and then I'll go strong, and then I'll get weak again, and then I'll go strong. The other bonus is each time I rank up, so to speak, I can use a different vault. So right now, I can only use this vault. Once I rank up again, I'll be able to use this vault, and then this vault. Obviously, the vaults will be cleared out as I get to them, so just ignore pretty much everything that's in these. Everything that's in here has been gotten legitimately and from, from the actual running and doing. I am also giving myself a backpack here, which gives me a slight advantage, but, you know, considering everybody and their dog is going to be out to kill me, it makes it a little bit easier for me. Now, every time I do this, I will be throwing out a tweet so you guys will know that I'm out and about, and it lets you guys know, you know, when to hop on the server. Like I said, since it's off peak, so to speak, I'll be doing this, you know, when I'm not streaming, so it will be a little bit harder for you guys to know when I'm going to be doing it. And it will usually be in the evenings. Like right now, it is 8:50 p.m. Central, so that's 9:50 p.m. Eastern. Let's see, 6:50 p.m. in California or Pacific, etc., etc. So it's pretty early still. I mean, it's not late. It's not hella early, but it's still fairly early. I mean, if you had school, you could still technically be on and partaking. So I will do my best not to do this at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's not a complete pain in the ass for those of you guys who do have school or work or such. Keep in mind, if you're European, you're probably going to have a hard time catching me unless it's on the weekend, which will probably occasionally happen. All right, so we've got a full suit of armor here now, but we still have absolutely no weapons, which is kind of a problem. Thought I heard a zombie. I mean, I know there's a zombie around, but I thought I heard him coming up on me. All right, so we need to find a gun. Well, it's a KSG. Unfortunately, KSG is not one of the tiers that I can use. I am going to go ahead and PB1 that, though, because I will want to. I can sell it, and I'll want to sell that for some buku cash. KSG can actually be sold for maybe not a ton of cash, but it's not a tier 1 gun. I think that's tier 4 actually. So KSG is a gold level gun if I'm not mistaken. So that's fairly rare. Fairly rare. I mean, not obviously it's not, you know, insanely rare. It's not a diamond weapon, but you know, if I'd found a Saiga, I'd been tickled pink. But still. Now, any money I make from running around and looting and such along those lines, I do get to keep, I do get to use, I can buy the weapons, I can buy apples, I can buy upgrades, I do get to vote. All of that's legit, but I do not get to use my donor kits, so, you know, I'm not going to use /kit Nova, which is why I'm running around naked right now. Naked-ish, I guess I should say. Oh, hello! Come on. There we go. I don't have any more pistol bullets, which is a problem. So I'm not going to be able to reload this thing, which isn't, well, no, those are SMG rounds. God dang it. Is there like no freaking pistol rounds? Yeah, because I can't reload. Nothing. Not good. Oh, An M2. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. This is at least a competitive weapon. By competitive, I mean I can at least, you know, if I get the drop on somebody, I can actually kill them. Assuming they don't see me. That's the other problem, is I'm kind of squishy. And that's kind of an understatement, actually. Now, it is off-peak, so there's not many people on, and it is a Sunday, which also isn't a big help either, because everybody's got work and school tomorrow. So I'm probably not going to see many people, if any at all. But we might get a kill or two here in a minute, if I can find people. Wait, what was that? Is that a person? No. Okay. But we might find somebody here. Let's see. Ooh. Chest. Well, I'm hoping that I can get a sniper rifle upgrade. That's going to be... Sniper rifles and shotguns are going to be my two prime goals, at least initially, to get. If upgrading those two weapons, you know, shotguns are badass, sniper rifles are badass. Those are the two high-damaged, best-tiered weapons, at least for starting out. Ooh, chain boots. Yeah, that's going in the chest. Yeah, there we go. Putting all of these in my PV1. That's the only donor perk I'm giving myself, is the ability to drop stuff while in the field. Because otherwise, it would be a pain in the ass. And I may change that. I don't know. The reason I'm leaving that up is right now, when you're running around in iron, you have, or not even iron, when you're running around in leather, you're such an easy kill. Sorry, something just fell down in my house, scared the shit out of me. You're such an easy kill that it really doesn't take much to kill you. So I'm going to keep myself that advantage, but that'll probably be the only advantage I give myself. It's not too big of an advantage. Okay, it's fucking huge. Judge me. That's fine. Judge me. I can hear you. I can hear you. No pyro. It's very cheaty. I don't care. I don't care. I'd fight the whole server. Everyone wants to kill me. Even Jody and Dizzy will kill me. Fucking staff murders me all the damn time. Damn it. Wrong button. There we go. Oh, that's the second M249. Or M24. Which is good. I'm having some luck, man. This is going good. I haven't seen a single freaking person, though, which is kind of disturbing. That's one of the bad things about it being not as crowded, because at least when you're crowded, you know, you don't get, like, used to not seeing anybody. So you know you're going to have to fight, you know, you're ready to go all the time. But, you know, in off hours, kind of like this, you do get a little complacent, and you're starting to think, well, I haven't seen anybody. Maybe nobody's around. And that's about the time you get shot in the back of the face. Which is not what I'm looking for. Alright, what do we got here? Well, we got a decent amount of bandies, which I probably want to put here. There we go. And I do not like being out here on the airport. Holy shit. Dude, something tells me that would fuck an airplane up. I don't know. I don't do any airplane stuff, you know. I'm not a pilot or anything along those lines, but I can just assume that, you know, when you're traveling at 115 miles an hour or so down a road and you have a little bump like that, you're gonna have some real issues, I'm thinking. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, getting a lot of SMG rounds. I want a fucking apple. That's what I'm looking for. Hello. Alright, so 129 bucks for that. Hello. Now, I need to be careful. We're fixing to have nighttime, and nighttime's when everything gets really exciting. And by exciting, I mean evil. Careful. That's alright. We're just gonna make some cash while out here running around. Get off that tail, bitch. Whoa. Reload. Quickly. Oh, we ought to be good. Go ahead and reload that again. Eat. Bunch of chests here. I want a golden apple, man. I actually want several golden apples, but I will take one. Nothing. Really? Reload. Today would be good. The bastards wearing armor. Oh god, they're coming for me now. They want my cookies! You'll not get my cookies. They're mine. Here we go. Let's check this plane over here. God dang it, dude. I know somebody's just gonna pop up and just cap me here in a second. I'm so mad. More holes in the damn field, man. Somebody needs to tell their chief engineer. Oh, yeah, that's going up. Do I have? Yeah, this is fully loaded now, right? Yep. I'm a little concerned. I want to get a kill though before I head back too. Oh, there we go. Whoa. There we go. Alright, doing alright. Reload. God dang, man. Fuck. Now, we did increase the bounties that you get for killing monsters and such. So it's worth it to kill them now. But beforehand, you actually... they weren't really worth the price of bullets. That was because we hadn't scaled them since we originally put the prices and such in. But they're definitely worth it now. So if you can get out and about and free like this, you can make a pretty clear amount of cash just running around. Look at this. Bow. 5,300 bucks. I mean, that's not a shit ton, but it is some. It is some. Better than nothing. Alright. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. PV1. Whoops. Put you up. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 5 pieces of Metal Gear. Now, the Metal Gear... Or, Metal Gear. The metal armors and such, they sell for pretty pennies. You can keep them if you like, but if you don't have your first tier weapon, you're probably better off saving up for golden apples. And so, last I checked, golden apples were selling for around 500k a pop. That may have changed. I'm not sure. Oh dear God. All right, we're just gonna clear everything out here first before we move out. Okay. I just don't want to get popped by any monsters as we're moving across. Really? Really? It's like fucking super zombie, man. What the hell? Aw, Dizzy got killed by a monster. Dizzy, you're bad. You're bad. Man, here I am. Whoa. Thought I heard a sniper round hit. As I step out into the open. I heard a sniper, so I'm gonna step out here in the open field and see if I can see you for sure. Cause that's a great idea. Fucking winning. Alright, I'm gonna put all my armor and stuff up in here. And the guns. I'm just gonna put all the guns up in there as well. Because we don't need any of that stuff. I don't plan on keeping any of these. I am gonna leave the ammo here in the chest. Oh shit, that's a person. Wait, what? Where did they go? Am I smoking crack, or did you guys see that? I could have sworn there was somebody there. All right, so maybe that piece of steak that I just ate a minute ago was like laced with some kind of crazy mushrooms or something. It could happen. I wouldn't put it past, you know, Morgan or something like that to tweak my mushroom Salisbury steak there. Reloading. Oh god, that was high. Oh my god, dude. Those little bastards can take a hit. Oh, hello. Really? Okay, well that works. Do we want to go in there? Looks like there might be a lot of stuff in there. Ooh, hello. Anyways, these backpacks are something that we've added. I wanted to let you guys know about that. I think I told you guys in the other video that got corrupted by Twitch. The way they work is we have them in a variety of different slots, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, and 54. I had to do a little bit of multiplication there for a sec. And you can buy them in the store. We may be adding them into like the vote crates and such here in a little bit, but for now, they're in beta testing. And what that means is basically there are some bugs and there's some issues with them. We are working on fixing the bugs and the issues as fast as we can. But you know, like I've told you guys before, you know, we're pretty much a 100% volunteer network here, so we don't make you know, we're not making a killing. We're not, you know, we're not rich as hell. We're not rolling in our big vats of money like Mineplex and places like that. So the amount of money we can pay programmers and things like that, which aren't cheap, just the texture pack that we got made here, like the portion that we got was like 200 bucks. And we're only halfway done. So once we can afford it, we're gonna get the other half of the texture pack. So just wanna let you guys know that That it is a lot of us are working hard, and we're working. The staff is working mainly for free, So we are we're doing the best we can with what we got. But anyways, as I was saying, we are going to be tweaking the backpack plugin. It is a custom plugin written by one of our staff members, and it will get better over time. We'll fix the issues, add some features, etc., etc. The nice thing about it right now is, look here. You can see right here, it's open. If I throw these in the ground, pick it up, and you'll see it's in there. So the other nice thing about it is you can sell with it directly. So for instance, if I go back to town here in a minute and I want to sell, I can sell directly out of the backpack without having to move it to my inventory first, which is huge. The problem is, if you have multiple backpacks or something along those lines, then sometimes it doesn't sell correctly. And by that I mean, like let's say I have 3 backpacks, it's going to sell this one, but ignore these 2. So you kind of have to rotate them over time, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm going to do a little sniping up here, see if I can't make a little cash before... Is he coming my way? Yeah, he is. I guess he saw me. Holy shit, dude. That's kind of ridiculous that he was able to come all that way. It's like, hey, he's up in the tower. Let's take him out. Now, like I said, the reason I'm doing these guys here is they are worth pretty good money. Just killing these guys is going to earn me a pretty penny. It's nighttime. Nighttime, you get a shit ton of zombies. Gotta be careful though. Make sure that guy's not sneaking up behind me, because that will be unfortunate. That's not working. There we go. All right, let's clear out this side over here. Still not seeing anybody. I know Dizzy's out roaming around because he's died once, but hey, you know, if he wants to let me free farm out here, I'm not going to complain at all. There we go. Sorry, just heading outside. Apologize for that background noise. Our front door is a little warped on the house. We had our foundation repaired, and it sticks pretty badly. So anytime somebody comes in or out, and for those of you guys who don't know, my office is in the living room, so it can be a little... Holy shit! Hi! How are y'all? Okay. Fuck off. Die. Glad you guys are stupid. That could have been bad. Alright, there we go. Whoa, how the hell did you get out there? What the hell? Oh! Watch that first step. It's a bitch. It's a bitch. Alright, let's cap that guy. Alright, well, I'm not seeing anything. We've had a nice peaceful run tonight, which is perfectly fine with me. Making some good money. Let's head back to spawn real quick. I think we've sat here long enough. It's pretty clear nobody's going to sneak up on me. Let's go dump our stuff and see what we've earned. So I'm going to keep a sniper rifle for now because that's just smart business. Smart business. We're going to go ahead and get rid of all of the armor that we got. So let's go ahead and PB1. Whoops. PB1. There we go. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to sell this. Now, the reason I'm selling this stuff is chain and such really isn't worth that to me. The iron is decent, but if it's not enchanted, it's probably not going to do me much good. Probably not. At least not against the people that I'm going to be fighting with. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's go. Was it pants? Yeah, that was pants. All right, so let's look at what we got here. All right, so you can see the guns that we've got. I guess we had some other armors, so we've sold all of those. I guess there had to have been something there. All right, so we're gonna go sell all of our 1911s, and we're gonna go sell all of our Remingtons. I'm not gonna sell the KSG, obviously, and we'll sell the other gun. I'm not gonna sell the sniper rifle, the SWAT. It just doesn't make sense. The M24 is a little bit too powerful. A little bit too powerful. All right, so let's get rid of all of the M16s. Just sold 4 of those. Let's get rid of the Remingtons. That's 2. Let's get rid of the 1911s. And I think that's it. And you can see I sold all of those directly from my inventory. We do have 1 Ruger, which I'm not going to need. So go ahead and dump that. What else? What else? What else? I guess that's it. So we got the food there. Yeah, so we have 2 M24s. So let's see what we can do over here. Because I do have a couple golden apples. I just don't have many. And I don't think I have enough yet. Yeah, I don't have enough yet. I can tier 2 something. I can tier 2 something. In fact, I thought I already had tier 2'd one of these guns. No. I thought I had. Maybe I haven't. Oh, well. Well, let's give the tier... I'm gonna go ahead and put this one up. You definitely want to keep, you know... Well, we can try it twice, I guess. There's no reason not to turn all of these into tier 1 upgrades. The reason I say there's no reason not to is we need 8 of them to do it. So let's run over here and see what we can do. So we're gonna buy. What do we have? Gear or ammo wise? Let's see. I need 2 of each. So I'm missing. Let's see. AK. So we got boom, boom, boom. I got boom, boom. I got enough for. It looks like pretty much 1.5. All right. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3. Is that it? So that's enough right there for 2. So I need 1 more stack. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need 1. And AR, we need 2. 1, 2. All right, so let's do craft. I think I'm a little short, but that's okay. So we got 2, 2, 2, and 2. Put you there. What am I thinking? What am I missing? Oh, it's not SMG ammo, it's sniper ammo. Duh. Damn it. Okay. That would have been awful. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. Was a little... Oh, god dang it, I did it with SMG ammo again. Son of a bitch. Me and the SMG ammo are not going to get along if it keeps trying to get in the film here. Alright, bam, bam. And I'm missing 1 thing of AR and 1 more pistol round. There we go. Now we've got our tier 2 upgrade. Okay, so I've got 2 more shotguns. I've got 2 more of these. I need 1 more stack of 64 AR. And that's it. So 1 more stack of AR. Boom. All right, correct. Now the reason I'm doing all of these, like I said, is to get to the tier 2 upgrade, or I'm sorry, tier 3 upgrade, you've got to have 8 of these, which is a lot of golden apples. Damn it, I keep doing that. That's a lot of golden apples, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm probably going to end up having to buy them, but that is what it is. All right, first shot on the M249, or M24. I don't know why I keep calling it a 249. All right, fail. Well, that's awful. That is absolutely fucking awful. All right, second shot. Here we go. All right. Not too shabby. Night, Jody. All right, so there we go. We now have our tier 2 sniper rifle. Now, until it's tier 3, it's not going to do us any good. So we're just going to have to put up with it. I'm going to put it back up. We're going to leave it up in here. Because until it's tier 3, it does me no good. Because I can lose it. But I will go ahead and, what do you call it, keep running with this one. It just makes sense. We'll put that, so the stake up, put that up, that up. We're going to need the food eventually. And I'm going to store the ammo for now. I'm not going to use it much now, but I will in the future. And we're going to go ahead and store our bandages because they're just, honestly, they're not going to do me much good. If I get caught by somebody out here, oh, I didn't know that. If I get caught by somebody out here, we're going to die. So, I mean, it's, my life expectancy is nil. It's basically nil. So that's basically going to be our running stock. We do have a full set of leather armor now, which is good. So should be good to go. Should be good to go. So anyways, guys, we are going to continue the series from here. Hopefully you guys are excited about it. If you are, please let me know by leaving a comment and slapping that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.